As always, let me check and make sure my mic and everything is going okay. Alright, as always, let me check and make sure my mic and everything is going okay. Seems to be. Let me also check music once we get in. Alright, as always, let me check and make sure my mic and everything is going okay. Seems to be. Let me also check music once we get in. Alright, as always, let me check and make sure my mic and everything is going okay. Seems to be. Let me also check music once we get in. Alright, as always, let me check and make sure my mic and everything is going okay. Music once we get in. Alright, as always, let me check and make sure. Okay, the feedback loop should be stopped now, I think. Alright, so hopefully this is in the center of the screen. Let me move over here and move that. I'm having to kind of just eyeball it because for some reason this won't go in the center of the screen. But yeah, so this is Firework, and it's going to be a new game because I can't continue. So Z is select. Yeah, I can't continue. Automatically or manually. The names of characters and locations in this game are fictitious. Any similarities to actual persons are coincidental. Thus relish devouring sins, possessing sinners, crushing their bones to suck at their marrows, and imposing internal suffering on them. Mantra of suffering, okay. Excuse me. This is just my luck. How did a perfectly functioning car break down all of a sudden? Nixon. Zhang. Yeah, sorry, my pronunciation of the names is probably going to be horrible. The information is still waiting in town. Do you want to leave the car here? There's no need to rush. Dealing with arson is not our responsibility. This is just great. My car broke down. Captain Liu will yell at me. Captain Liu seems like a nice person. You just transferred here, so you have no idea how Captain Liu is like. If she finds out the car had broken down, she'll say, "I told you to take good care of the cars, didn't I? If you're chasing after a dangerous gangster, what are you going to do if the car breaks down? Can you imagine the consequences?" I'll try to fix the car. I'm good at this. Alright, Zhang. Thanks. We're colleagues. No need to be so courteous with me. Ah, the flashlight is almost dead. Let's check something really quickly. Ah, the flashlight is almost dead. Right, that should be a bit better. Listen. I'm just going to pronounce them how I feel like, okay? Can you bring me a battery? There should be a small store on the street. Fine. Half an hour ago, a coffin caught on fire during a funeral in Kingtown, Kingtown Town. I don't know if it's King or Jing. The informant claimed that it was arson. Our superior sent us to investigate the matter. This is my first time working as a criminal investigator. Autosaved. So how do I do this? So it's arrow keys to move around. Yeah, sorry if this isn't quite in the middle of the screen. It's some weird things going on where the screen doesn't fill up properly. Doesn't fill the window, like the streaming window properly. So that's why. Believe in science, not superstition. Kington Town is a secluded town in the mountains. I heard that they have retained many superstitious customs. There should be a small store nearby. So let's go this way. There's a basin full of paper ash on the counter. The ember glows from time to time. Anyone here? I just woke up. What can I do for you? I'll take an AA battery. I would say a double A, not an AA battery. Here you go, 2 yuan. Obtain battery. So I'm guessing this is set in China. Oh, there's the store owner guy. I'll bring the battery to Zhang first. For his flashlight, I guess. Zhang, I got the battery. Thanks, buddy. I'll wrap up here. You can go and check out the scene first. Since you're new here, you can take this chance to familiarize yourself with the place. Yes. So we have the intro now. The funeral shed is on the right. Then we just go in a circle. I didn't notice the lantern in the foreground. Yeah, right. Didn't I pass this place a while ago? Now there's a hole here. Blood oozes from the wall. Autosave. It's nice that it saves pretty often. Seems like Moonrush did pretty much everything. Blood oozes from the wall. There are 2 banknotes stuck in it. That's the money I used for buying the battery just now. What's going on? Hmm. Publisher Gamera game. Seems I can go inside now. A rusty door appeared on the wall. Prelude debt. There's a letter. Oh man, sorry about this. My ears keep itching for some reason. Let me see if I can fix my hair. I think maybe my hair is getting into my ear. There's a letter on the table. Wang Jingkai, the store owner had passed away from illness. Please deliver 6 wreaths, 2 paper dolls, and 2 candles in 3 days. 2 paper dolls, 2 candles, 3 days. October 18th. It was signed 2 days ago, so it's October 20th now. So the funeral the informant mentioned was for the small store owner. Who was the person in the small store just now? Oh, so that store owner is dead, apparently. There's an unlit candle on the table. Obtain the candle. I have to find a way to light this candle. Why not the other candle? I can see clearly now. I will look around the house. Right, yeah, just taking somebody's candle off their funeral pyre. The paper doll is holding a ledger in its hand. September 23rd. Wang Jifen borrowed 500-gram eggs and owed Wang Jingkai RMB 250. RMB? What's RMB? Xi Rongfa borrowed a bottle of soy sauce and owed Wang Jingkai. It said yuan, right? Let me look this up really quickly. 'Cause I can. Ah, so it is yuan. It's renminbi, also known as the Chinese yuan. The yuan is the basic unit of the renminbi. So it'd be like the currency, so like dollars. Dollars, and then we have like basic currency like cents, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. I guess I will keep this window up on my other screen just in case I need to look up any other things related to the game that I don't know about. Maybe here will be good. I think, yeah. Alright, so now I have my other screen where I can look stuff up. So renminbi, I actually didn't know that at all. Shows what I know about China. Renminbi 16. And there are fingerprints on this for some reason. Oh, that's me, so we have notes of what I did. Then Lixun borrowed a battery and owed Wang Jingkai renminbi 2. But we paid, right? It's today's date. Why is my name on it? Obtained ledger. Some items can be viewed again on the mini page. Press X to open the mini page. Okay. And then go to items. Let's see. Candle that can be used for lighting. Strange ledger. Press Z to read. So I'm guessing I'm gonna need to read that again. Oh, well, that's interesting. The face did. So these are paper dolls, right? I said there are two paper dolls. Okay. Yeah, this paper doll is looking at me though. It's a dead end. Is there anything else I need to do here? I don't see anything else coming up, so maybe just go out. Paper dolls to fall through. Some creepy paper dolls that look like they'll come to life at any moment. The paper doll's face is covered in ink. So I can check on things even. There's a letter on the table. Hunchkai 6 wreaths, 2 paper dolls, and 2 candles in 3 days. Okay, so do I just need to go back out, I guess? There's a piece of paper on the chair. If you take a dead person's belongings, you will owe a debt to the dead. If you don't return them in time, maladies will befall you, or worse, tragedies will befall your whole family. Return them as soon as possible to avoid this catastrophe. So I need to return the batteries, right? Obtain volume 1 of debt of the deceased. An obituary is on the bulletin board right in the center. A volunteer teacher of Kington. Let's do this.
Kington.
Kington. Alright. So I think I was pretty close. Not Kington, but Kington. The it might just be the English pronunciation of it, and actually be Kington, but Kington. A volunteer teacher of Kington Primary School had passed away at the age of 27. Cultural, Culture and Education Office of Kington Municipal Government. The name is blackened out. What's this? Blood oozes from the wall. 2 pieces of ancestor money are stuck on the wall. Obtain ancestor money. The embers glow from time to time. Toss the ancestor money into the basin. Yes, because I owe him 2 RMB, right? The ancestor money was burned to ash. The road is clear now. It's too dark. It's better not to act rashly. That's pretty creepy. Paper doll's pointing to the right. Okay, yeah, I already read this. Yeah, I thought I'd like come up with a prompt every time I need to see something, but apparently not. So these are the funeral wreaths. Two. Where did the Breed family go? 2 paper dolls. I don't know if that's a thing in uh, Chinese funerals. Where did the family go? I'll investigate the scene first. And I'm gonna ask that. How's Chinese funeral? Mm. She says traditional Chinese craft used to pay to create funeral offerings that are meant to be burned for the afterlife. Yeah, I do see the paper dolls that look similar to that. That's interesting. 2 candles, yeah. The candles on the table are flickering with red light, illuminating the black and white portrait of the deceased. That's the person I met at the small store just now. A creepy paper doll. The lid of the coffin has been moved. There's a bit of smoke emerging from the opening on the right. The paper doll turned black from the smoke. Then Nixon. Where do you want to investigate? Why is there a phone? Just to do all of them. The coffin lid. There's a telephone on the coffin lid. Following the phone cable, the handset can be seen inside the coffin. The latest number dialed was 110. The call was made at around the same time the police received the report. Where do you want us to investigate? Inside the coffin. The body is lying in the coffin. You can vaguely see that the clothes have been burned to pieces. The inside of the coffin has been blackened from the smoke. It's exuding a strong smell. It's the smell of the pyrotechnic powder. Why is that in the coffin? Where do you want to investigate? Around the coffin. The wreath and the paper doll near the opening are blackened from the smoke, but there is no trace of burning. The ignition point should be inside the coffin. The fire didn't spread outside. So this is the arson, right? That we are reported to investigate. I think in investigation, because we've investigated everything. The scene is a bit weird. It doesn't seem like a normal fire. I have to tell Zhang about the situation. Let's go back to Zhang. There seems to be smoke coming from the right. It's pitch black ahead. Paper doll. Paper doll has appeared on the road. There's a funeral wreath on this side. The wreath is blocking the way. I guess I've got to investigate here. There's a ledger covered in ash on the counter. October 20th. You are next. And something smudged out before that. Debt, debt, debt. Press Z to turn the pages. But I paid the 2 yuan there. Press Z to turn the pages. You can't escape. So his face is there. The word debt is written all over the portrait. Lindy soon. Lindy soon. Can I go to the left now? Lindy soon. Firework. So I wonder if that's a correct translation or not. What do you see this time? Or if it actually means like fireworks or like work done with fire or something like that. What do you see this time? I see a white mist. Anything other than the white mist? There's also a car. It's a black hearse, driving very slowly. I want to get closer to it, but it always gets further away from me. Who's the hearse for? That hearse is for my dad. Listen, listen. Singing. Oh, you're finally awake. Is this the clinic? Why am I here? Did you forget? You fainted near the funeral shed. I fainted? You scared the living hell out of me. Luckily, the clinic is nearby. The doctor examined you and said you fell asleep. I'm sorry. I had this problem since I was a kid. I'm sorry for making you worried. It's okay. Captain Liu told me about your condition. Don't take it to heart. Take your time to adjust to your work. Yes. By the way, do you have any news about the fire at the funeral? I had asked the person in charge. Person in charge? I guess that's a hyphenated title. It was caused by a half-burned paper that had fallen onto a wreath. But I've investigated the scene. The fire started from inside the coffin. That's impossible. The coffin was closed. Additionally, the person in charge did not pursue the case. He didn't even know who called the police. Some mischievous, some mischievous kid probably did it. Was no one else at the scene during the incident? Yeah, the deceased was the owner of the small store, Wang Jingkai. He got divorced a few years ago. The man was very stingy. His relatives stopped contacting him a long time ago. No one cared about his death, so residents in town pitied him. They donated some money to hold a funeral for him. Yisun, don't trouble yourself with this case. Go and get some rest. All right. Phone's ringing. The doctor isn't here. What's the matter? Hello, how can I help you? The person on the other end hung up. So I can just leave or look at some stuff. A bag of IV solution is hanging on the infusion stand. When I was a kid, I used to get these random fevers frequently. The doctors at the hospital could not find the cause of it. My grandma knew a shaman. She said I was born at a yin date, at a yin time, so I attract spirits naturally. The last time I saw the shaman was at Dad's funeral. She sighed when she saw me and said a few words. It's heaven's will that you can see ghosts. You'll become a policeman and help the dead find justice. Finds justice. The following news report is about a local case. On September 15th, a family of four in Kington Town was found dead at home. The house owner, Mr. Tian, and his wife and granddaughter had died from rat poison. His daughter-in-law, Zhao, had hung herself. The police force suspect that Zhao, who had a mental health issue, had poisoned the family and hung herself. The case is under further investigation, and we welcome any information from the public. Here's the key next to the TV. Okay. The key unlocks the door. Okay. Maybe I couldn't go out, but I'm glad I didn't try to go out first. The telephone. The telephone. Chapter 1. Officer, how do you feel? Are you the doctor here? He's gonna be like, why'd you unlock the door? Yes, my name is Ye Jingshan. Nice to meet you. Dr. Ye, thank you for taking care of me. I'm a doctor. Saving people is my job. By the way, I've never seen you around. Did you transfer it recently? Yeah, I just checked in yesterday. No wonder, Kington is very humid. Newcomers don't adapt easily. Just make sure you get plenty of rest. Do you want to smoke? I'm okay, I don't smoke. You're rare. Every cop I know is a chain smoker. Especially the experienced ones. They can't solve any cases without cigarettes. I haven't handled a case yet, so I can't relate. I see. Oh, don't tell anyone I smoke. I always tell the old folks here to smoke less, and I can't justify it if they find out I smoke too. Yeah, that's what I'd say in response to his every doctor I know smokes. Dr. Ye, is that Wang Jinkai's store next door? Yes, why? Nothing. I encountered something strange at the funeral, so I'm just trying to understand the situation. Do you know how Wang Jinkai died? His body was found several days after he died. I haven't seen the corpse, so it's hard to say. The people in town are saying that he died horribly, as if he was killed by a ghost. Killed by a ghost? About that, it probably has something to do with the familicide that happened some time ago. Are you talking about the Tien family case? I saw it on TV. Yeah, after the Tien family died, Wang Jingkai had told everyone that Tien's daughter-in-law was a madwoman. He said she went crazy and murdered the whole family. Everyone thinks that the daughter-in-law's spirit killed Wang Jingkai because he spoke ill of her. Of course, I'm a doctor. I don't believe in such superstitions. Wang Jingkai had cardiovascular disease, so he probably died from a heart attack. I think the circuit breaker tripped. I'll go and have a look. Officer, you might want to grab some candles in the black van outside. Okay. There's some medical books on the table. There's a scale. I guess that's the outside. A black van is parked across the road. There are a few candles and a lighter next to the seat. Excuse me. Obtain candle. Don't smoke, but I have a lighter for some reason. Oh, I guess I grabbed the lighter too. I lit the other candle with another candle. I forgot about that. I can barely make out some boxes of fireworks in the van under the candlelight. So I guess the title is accurate. Why are there fireworks in a van belonging to the clinic? It isn't far from the funeral shed here. Dr. Ye may know something about the fire at the funeral. It's pitch black. You're not able to move forward. So I guess I have to keep looking inside. There are traces of something that was hung on the wall. It looks like an award banner. Just trying to see if I can check anything. Oh, so this is covered with spider webs now. Maybe there's a way to clean up the spider webs. Use your hand, burn it with a candle. Investigate other parts. I think using your hand is not good to start a fire inside. Spider web is surprisingly tough. Maybe there's ways to clean up. I guess burn it with the candle then. The spider web burns away. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so let's see. It's a tree. There's a similar willow tree planted at my old house. My grandma said the tree is the root of the Lin family and it would bless us. My dad didn't believe it. On the day he was buried, the willow tree whined as if it was crying. There's an old well covered with moss. The water glows inside, reflecting the night sky. There are two wires in the box. One of the wires is burnt, the other one seems functional. So I get to do a puzzle. It's gonna be, has to be this one to connect. And this one has to go over there. So I guess I don't need to worry about the purple wire, right? Just the orange one. It has to be that, 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 yeah, that, 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 Memories restored. There's that lady from before. You are? Isn't the case closed? What are you doing here? Blue slash purple eyes. The case? Are you new here? That's the secret, that she's not human because her eyes are blue instead of black like everybody else's. Yeah, I just transferred here not a long time ago. What case are you talking about? My name is I'm going Kingsley. I'm a volunteer teacher in Kington Primary School. A month ago, my student Fang, her mother and grandparents were found dead at home. But you guys suspected that it was Fang Fang's mother who killed the whole family. I know Fang Fang's mother. She wouldn't hurt Fang Fang. Have you found any evidence? As you can see, I'm looking for it. Why are you searching for evidence in the clinic? You'll know after I find and send it to the press. Miss Chen, since you're a volunteer teacher here, I'm not going to put you on the spot. But don't take anything from here. It'll be hard to deal with if someone finds out. Also, I'm Lin, a criminal investigator from the Criminal Investigation Department. I'll be around. Let me know if you run into trouble. Got it. So she's doing something illegal, but we don't want to stop it. I might find important evidence here. A red umbrella dripping with water. Why is it dripping with water? It wasn't raining. There are many victims in this case. Our superiors take this matter seriously. Captain Liu wouldn't have closed the case nonchalantly. I'll collect more information about the Tian family's case first. It's the same thing about the well. Probably going to be the same thing about the tree. We can see somebody's in the window. You can see a fuzzy human-shaped figure through the window. Fence is blocking the way. Why do you want to guess that there's nobody there? Yeah, it's right here, but nobody's here. There's nothing wrong with the phone. There's a strange rumor about the Tian family murder case. According to the town's residents, on the seventh day after the murder, residents with landlines received a call in the middle of the night. On the other side, there were sounds of a rope tightening as if a heavy object was being hung. So those are the sounds that I was hearing. The number displayed was from the public phone market owned by the Tian family. In response to this, the police stated it was a rumor and urged the people not to spread it. Uh, this again? The phone isn't ringing. This isn't the phone ringing. I misread that the first time. So on here, the phone screen shows 2 voicemail. Hello? Is that Ye Jingshan? That's the doctor. We're from Criminal Investigation Department. You should have heard of the Tian family case, right? An eyewitness said that Tian Jianrong, Jianrong's daughter-in-law Zhao Jiaojuan was at your clinic half an hour before the incident. Yeah, I thought the doctor seemed a bit suspicious. We want to know why she was there, her diagnosis, the kind of medicine she purchased, and her mental state at the time. I hope you'll cooperate with us and call us back as soon as possible. Officer, I'm Ye Jingshan. Zhao Jiazhuan did come to the clinic before the incident. She said her mother-in-law had a bad cough and wanted to buy some medicine for coughing. She left after buying the medicine. The people in the clinic saw her. I still have a copy of the receipt for the medicine. Please contact me again if you have any further questions. The sound of a car starting is coming from the outside door. The car seems to be driving towards the funeral shed. Why is it going to the funeral shed so late? I don't really get that. So he called his own voicemail to leave a message for the doctors. Alright, so I guess I need to follow it to the funeral shed. Funeral shed's here, right? Or is it over further? Um, so I was supposed to go over here for this to happen. What is this place? No. Several graves are located far away. They look gloomy in the dark. A cordon is blocking the way. Enter. Yes. Um, keep forgetting enter is not the select button. It's Z. The mailbox says Tian Jiangrong. Is this Tian's house? I'll investigate the scene first. Just wondering if there's anything else I can see. There are 4 empty bowls on the floor. Probably gonna have to do something with them later, right? Is there anything else to see? So I can go up the stairs. The door is locked. Pants that's still wet. I'm just gonna go with I'm not gonna correct um, the sentences. I'm just gonna read them how they are. It's a dead end. Phone. So I guess that's gonna be a puzzle. There's a note on the wall. Okay, so those are yuan instead of O's, right? So top and then diagonal to the left, bottom left. Call me when you find the order. Red, blue, blue, red. The calendar says September 22nd. The time of the crime was September 15th. Why is the calendar showing a date that's 7 days from that? They did say something about something happened 7 days afterwards, right? The door is locked. So, find the order. That's the note on the wall. Okay, so there's nothing more for me to investigate in here. What about outside? Door still locked. Four empty bowls on the floor. There's nothing to search out here. There's probably going to be a phone number to call somewhere. Was it 2357? Seems like it if you look at the puzzle. So 2, 3, back here. 2357. Yep. Hey, today is Feng Feng's birthday. Don't forget to get the cake before you head home. The order slip for the cake was in some clothes pocket and got washed. So that's gonna be in the pants. Now there's only half a piece of paper left in the washing machine, and my lower back hurts. I can't get it out. The other half might be inside the pocket of the clothes that are being hung up. Remember to check the pockets before putting the clothes in the washing machine next time. It sounds like a middle-aged woman by the voice. The clothes should be hung outside. Yeah. So these pants would be the thing we're looking for. Pants that's still wet. There seems to be something in the pocket. Flavors, butter, chocolate. Butter, chocolate. September 21st, 2004. That's one day before now. Please on the cake with the order we will not be responsible for any losses. Obtained half a cake order slip. Telephone 1361, I think. Ooh. Now some creepy music starting to play. The door opened. Cool. And the washing machine's going to be the other half, right? The lid of the washing machine is closed tightly. There's a piece of paper on it. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Mirrors can reflect reality and see through people's hearts. Look at yourself in the mirror and find the truth. Mirror. Okay. Seems like I need to turn the knob to the correct position to open the lid. There might be clues nearby. Did say look in the mirror. No, it's the bottom left. Strange symbol is on the wall in the mirror. I rarely look in the mirror. Grandma said I have too much yin energy. I would be possessed by ghosts if I looked into a mirror. Well, that's not a good thing to do now, is it? After my dad passed away, I secretly looked into the mirror once. In the mirror, I saw Dad's clothes hanging on the wall behind me. It was a green police uniform dripping with blood. I've never looked into mirrors since then. I can't remember what I looked like when I was a child, and it feels strange to see myself. Okay, interesting. The lid of the washing machine is tightly closed, so you turn to the correct position. But we found that one is bottom left. There seems to be something hidden behind the curtains. Open the curtains. Uh, 2 is top right. There is a wall outside the window with a strange symbol painted on it. Bottom left, top right, and then this bathtub. So it's somewhere on the bottom. There's an odd pattern inside the bathtub. It seems to be unfinished. Thought that was a camera. Yes. Ah, it's going to be the water, right? It's going to make the reflection. Or the water makes it appear. So bottom left. The reflection in the water combined with the pattern in the bathtub to form a complete symbol. But there's no mark on the top. Okay. It's a dead end. I feel like it doesn't really need to say that it's a dead end when I go to the wall. It could just say, hey. Could just like not let me go that way. Alright, so number 1 is over here. This one's here, this one's over here. Or this one might be a reflection. Yeah. So this one was the reflection in the mirror, so it should be this way. I was wondering if it would be that or not. There's half a piece of paper at the bottom of the washing machine's drum. Yeah. Tianfang. Proceed to put the order slip back together. Birthday desert baking on-site production. Zodiac is pig. And then Dijin. Okay. The cake was for Tian Fang Fang. But the Tian family was already killed by the 21st. Who ordered the cake? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Obtain complete cake order slip. I can't check anything else, right? Somebody locked the door. Door is locked. Yeah, I don't know if this is a game that I can die in or not, but kind of feels like that might be what's coming. This place is the department's morgue. There's a corpse lying on the morgue tray. Next to it is an autopsy report. Medical autopsy report from the forensic laboratory of the Criminal Investigation Brigade of the Qinghai Public Security Bureau. Zhao Xiaojuan. That's the name of the mom, right? Not very tall at 164 centimeters. The deceased died from shock caused by asphyxiation. No other trauma or signs of struggle. From the on-site investigations and interviews, we can confirm that the deceased had committed suicide. The hair of the deceased was entangled with the telephone at the crime scene. In order to perform the autopsy, we had to cut some of the hair. We suspect the body of the the deceased, had rotated after she hung herself, causing her hair to be caught in the telephone cord. Hmm. Well, I see some hair now. The hair is clumped up in the sink. There seems to be something at the bottom of the sink. So I have to get the scissors and cut away the hair, huh? There's scissors here. Yep, scissors and hair. The sink is full of hair. Use scissors. There's a key at the bottom of the sink. Obtain key. Can I cut this hair? The corpse is covered in hair. Dead end. So this should be where the key goes, right? Yep. There are two switches on the electrical box. What was it? Blue, red, red, blue? Or is it red, blue, blue, red? There's something hidden underneath the thick hair. Push the hair aside? Yes. A pig's head is placed on top of the birthday cake. It seems to be an offering in a sacrificial ceremony. Her zodiac was a pig. The word libation on the pig's forehead looks abnormal due to the lighting. Hope there's not a puzzle with that, because that's going to be hard for me to do. Can I go out? Alright, so I think it's blue. Let's try blue now. Turn the blue switch. So the lighting looks weird because of the... Alright, the word libation looks abnormal due to the lighting. So it's the two top ones red, and then that middle part was like that. Okay. I'll jot it down. Yeah, so libation. Text on the cake. It's interesting that I can do it like that. And then it's disappeared. And the door opened again. So she's there now. Miss Chen, why are you here? Do you guys see the ceiling? The ceiling like has hair coming down from it now. This is Fang Fang's house. I want to see if there are any clues here. You said the case was closed. My presence at the crime scene won't bother you, right? Miss Chen, I've read the reports on the case. The autopsy report shows that Zhao Zhizhuan had committed suicide, and the news said that Zhao Zhizhuan hung herself after her family members died. So what? If I come home to see my family poisoned and not breathing, I will still call for an ambulance straight away. You don't understand. After Fang Fang's father passed away, Fang Fang was Zhao Zhizhuan's only mental support. Zhao Zhizhuan loved Fang Fang deeply. After the incident, everyone thought Zhao Zhizhuan lost her mind, but I know she didn't. She was very sane. Looking at her daughter's dead body, could you imagine how devastating that would be? So you think someone poisoned Fang Fang's family? And Zhao Zhizhuan came home and saw Fang Fang's body, so she mentally broke down and killed herself. This is possible, right? I can't make a conclusion without finding more clues. What what clues are you looking for? I want to know why you went to the clinic. Does Dr. Ye have anything to do with this case? Ye Jingshan had a strong motive for murder. 2 years ago, Fangfang's father, Tianyu, had an epileptic seizure and was sent to Ye Jingshan's clinic for emergency treatment, but he didn't make it. Fangfang's grandfather, Tian Jiangrong, believed that Ye Jingshan killed his son. He led a group of people to smash Dr. Ye's clinic and broke his ribs. Ye Jingshan ended up confined to a hospital bed for more than half a month. He also lost a lot of money to the Tian family before everything was settled. Moreover, Zhao Jiejuan had gone to the clinic before the incident. Don't you think it's too much of a coincidence? Dr. Ye said that Zhao Jiejuan went to the clinic for cough medicine. There were other patients who witnessed the incident at that time. Who knows if there was anything wrong with the medicine he gave her? Dead people can't talk. So you went to the clinic to find evidence of Dr. Ye's crime. Yes. But Ye Jingshan is a smart man. Smart man. He left no clues. Then what have you found here? There's nothing here. I have to investigate somewhere else. I will take my leave if you don't need anything else. Miss Chen looks a little strange. Is it because she found something here? Call me when you find the order. I think I found the order, but I haven't put together exactly what to do with it yet. So it's red, blue, blue, red. Perhaps that's something that has to do with the color of the word funeral. Hmm? Funeral? Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to. Let me go over here. Um, items. The cake order slip. Alright, so items, text on the cake. So it has the numbers next to them. So they're the. Okay, I got it. Yes, the same in Japanese, but if they didn't spell out the numbers for me, I probably would not. I think I might have originally got it because I was guessing that the top, like the red ones were 1 and 1. Actually, I was guessing that was a 2, but still. So it's going to be 1481. And I can recognize the like 4-1 because I have studied the Japanese numbers which are the same. 1481. So 1481. Hello? We saw the cake. Fang Fang liked it very much. Your father-in-law said that Fang Fang's classmates are coming. Please prepare a nice dinner. Don't forget to pick up something at the restaurant. Remember to get some fish. You and Fang Fang love to eat fish, so maybe it has to do with the fish. That might be the reason that they got poisoned. One more thing. This morning I noticed that Fang Fang left the house key in the dining room again. She's so forgetful even at such a young age. What if she left the key outside and someone picked it up? Children learn everything from adults, so you have to set an example. Okay. Now where should I go? Just outside? There's the cake. A few pieces of moldy cakes appear in the bowls. I'm guessing they're left for the family, uh, because you leave food for like dead relatives or dead people who've died. Investigate the cake. Which piece of cake would you like to investigate? Can I investigate all of them? The first piece is just an ordinary piece of cake. The second piece is just an ordinary piece of cake. The third piece. There's a key. There's a key hidden at the bottom of the bowl. Main door key. So now I can go inside the main door. Where did the sound come from? There's a funeral portrait. A girl's portrait appears behind the railings. It seems to be a photo of Fang Fang. I guess I can't go to the right yet. So I have to go up here. The portrait's missing. Where did the portrait go? The key I just got should be able to open the door. This is my first time at the crime scene. I take a deep breath, then exhale hard. After I exhaled the anxiety out of my chest, I take the key and it's the phone in the public phone market. Both of them seem to be ringing. The other side is silent, only a rustling sound is heard. Hello? Hey, officer. Dr. Ye? You remember my voice even though we've only met once. Well, so do you. Huh, interesting. I was busy, so I didn't hear the phone ringing. The call just now, was that you? The phone call? It wasn't me. I didn't see who made the call either. That's weird. This number belongs to the Tian family. Am I experiencing that supernatural stuff the news mentioned before? I know about that news. Has anyone else in town received a call like that? Maybe the doctor was calling me at his office for some reason? I heard people in town say that on the seventh day after they died, a few of the granddaughter's classmates received strange phone calls. That day was also the granddaughter's birthday. I also heard that on the sixth day after they died, a cake shop in the city received an order, and the cake was for the granddaughter. Now the people in town are terrified of going near the Tian's house. They are afraid of coming across evil spirits. Officer, I'm curious about what you're doing in the Tian's house. There is something about the Tian family case that I wish to find out, so I went to investigate. Something you can't figure out? Dr. Ye, did Zhao Jiajuan go to your clinic before the incident? Yes, it's flu season, so the clinic was pretty busy that day and everyone saw her. Did the Tians usually go to you when they were sick? An extremely subtle chuckle came through the phone. I understand what you can't figure out. You've probably heard about that incident between me and the Tian family. Indeed, the Tians would rather take a longer route for another doctor than come to me after that incident. I was also pretty surprised that Zhao Jiachuan suddenly came to the clinic that day. What did she say? She said her mother-in-law had a bad cough and asked me if I had a certain brand of cough medicine. Then she left after buying the medicine. Got it. Thank you for your cooperation. No problem. I can't help you much with this case. Do you want to continue the investigation? If there's anything suspicious with this case, I can't pretend that I don't see it. To be honest, when I asked whether you smoke in the clinic just now, you said no and that you haven't investigated a case. I thought you were a rookie. It's really impressive that you managed to obtain these clues in such a short period of time. I'd like to know how you found these clues. Unfortunately, I have business to attend to now. I hope to chat with you more if you get the chance. I won't bother you anymore. Bye, officer. Yeji Jingshan was in the clinic while the crime was happening, and he has his patients as witnesses. He's not really that suspicious, but he poisoned them so he didn't have to be there, if he did it. However, Ye Jingshan seems to be consciously or unconsciously revealing strange rumors about the Tian family. He was also very interested in my investigation of the case. And, when I answered the phone, he recognized my voice right away. It's like he's lurking in a corner nearby and watching everything. Alright, well, I can't check the other phone. There are the ghosts. Sorry, paper dolls again. They're pointing me to the right. Oh, that actually made me jump a little bit. So that would be Ye Jingshan's car, right? Please don't blame me. Those are the fireworks of the car. Yijun, can you tell me something about your father? My dad was a criminal investigator. He had handled a lot of big cases. He was always busy and away from home. After his death, I finally saw his face clearly for the first time. I was young then. I just stared curiously at the small wound on his forehead. The adults often said that I looked a lot like him. Every time they said that, I would think of the wound, and my head would start aching. That feeling was like the bullet that killed my dad had taken root in my head. Time to get up. Food is ready. Get up now. This is my room. I remember as I was leaving the public phone market, I think those posters are pretty funny. A black car drove towards me, but I don't have any wounds on my body or feel any pain. Who brought me back? This is my room. But was this mirror installed? Get up and wash. It's time to eat. Then so yeah, we see all of his other mirror is covered. There's a bottle of sleeping pills on the nightstand. I don't remember buying sleeping pills. You're still not done washing? The food is getting cold. I've heard this voice before. It's the voice of the middle-aged woman on the phone. Zhao Jiuan. Zhao Jiujuan. So um, maybe we're like in Fang Fang's body now. Award certificates are hung neatly on the wall. Ah, wow. So if we had stayed down, we would have died. The fragments that fell off the mirror are jutting out from the bed. And this is the same mirror as before because it has that rose at the bottom. We can see more of our face now too. I remember. This is the mirror from the bathroom in Tian's, yeah, in the Tian's house. Why is the Tian's family mirror in my room? I'll search if there are any other suspicious objects. Contained mirror fragment 1. There are a few bottles, sleeping pills, a gunfight movie poster I loved when I saw. Sleeping pills are suspicious, no? Because you said you didn't have them. Calendar. This certified that Yishin is an outstanding AAA student in the second semester of 1990. The glass of its frame is smashed and one of the fragments has a special pattern printed on it. Yeah, that's the mirror fragment. Obtained mirror fragment for 3. Okay, I guess that's not it yet. Poster of a popular movie in recent years. This mirror surely is going to be something, right? An old dusty cloth is covering a full-length mirror. The mirror is broken into several pieces, one of which looks like out of place. Yeah, the one on the right looks out of place, right? Yep, because we can see ourselves in it. So that should be all of them, no? Put the missing pieces back together. Accumulated Sins, Chapter 2. And there's a 1 under that. Remember, that's Accumulated Sins, Part 1. A window has appeared in the mirror. Press Z to focus on the window. So now we're back here. This place is the bathroom in Tian's house. The door opened. Oh, but now I don't have a light to see. Take the candle? Yes. Obtain candle. I'm gonna go back in here and see if there's anything else. Nope. I thought there might be since we weren't able to see when we went back in there before. Alright, so now let's go outside. There fills the pungent smell of gunpowder. The mist has become thicker than before. I would say the air is filled with the pungent smell of gunpowder. It feels like they use just like a translation system to get these out. Like basically putting them into like Google Translate or something like that. It seems something was burnt nearby. Like the fire, right? Still can't see anything. So we're gonna just go into the main door. Key unlocks the door. There's the umbrella again. Red umbrella dripping with water. The police cordon. Let's search around here first though. My birthday is coming soon. My mother said she will go to town and buy a big cake for me. So yeah, the 22nd. Yeah, and it'd be cool if they had the calendar before because you can see the numbers on the calendar. Right? But those numbers don't really match. Yeah, the numbers don't match, right? Or maybe it's something else. Let's go through here instead of the police court in place first. Shovel. Let's just go here first. Door's locked. Never mind. Here. Door's locked. Never mind. Let's go back. Probably have to go through the police court in place first then. Here. So there's a funeral photo of the dad. A happy family. The photo in the frame is missing. I could light the candle, no? But these, so those candles aren't lit, but these ones are. It's around the telephone for some reason. A piece of yellow paper is under the phone. Huisha. After a person died, the spirit will return to the land of the living on the seventh day. So that's, I guess that's where the ring stuff comes from. This phenomenon is called Huisha. To prevent the spirit from getting lost, family members will light candles in their house. The spirit will find their way back by following the candles. Ah, I see. Has to do a lot with cultures on this side of the world. Obtained yellow paper, Huisha. And it goes. Spirits can get angry if you don't remember them or if they get lost by not having a light to go there. The candle is engraved with the word for. Okay. Light the candle. Not yet. Because there might be a certain order. Yeah. One. Sure. It's a dead end. Balcony door is locked. Door is locked. 2. Okay. 2, 3, and this is going to be 4. There's a grayscale portrait on the wall with the name Tianyu written at the corner. Tianyu, I remember he was Fang Fang's father. Yep. It's the radio, right? The radio channel requires tuning to receive normal signals. Hmm. It'd be nice if we could hear it. Wrong channel, the signal's still unusable. So 1 is at the bottom, 2, 3 middle, and 4 is down 1, and 5 up highest. That's pretty creepy. So 1's gonna be down at the bottom. So the candles. So 1 down at the bottom, 2, 3. So these have to be up 1, and this one's gonna be the highest. Yeah. So it does make a sound when we get it right. The radio's working properly. It's playing a weird chanting sound. That's great. And I think a door opened over here, right? And she's here for some reason. Like, I'm sure she's a ghost. It seems like it. Miss Chen. What a coincidence. We ran into each other twice tonight. What are you doing dead people's house? In the dead people's house? Officer, what are you doing here? Miss Chen, maybe you're right. There might be hidden clues in the Tian family's case. I'll continue to investigate. What did you find? Nothing yet, but I'll try hard to search the house. Also, this is a crime scene. Exactly. It'll be hard for me to explain to my superior if you leave any traces, so... I understand. I'll go somewhere else. I'll leave you alone. Officer, you seem to be quite concerned about the case. I was a bit harsh on you. I hope you don't take it seriously. It's okay. It's gonna be like food for the dead, right? Food on the table is rotten and there's a piece of paper next to it. My body will not rot into the mud. Like a bird, I'll die in the sky. That's interesting. Seems like a note that would be left from somebody who hung themselves. Seems to have been torn from a book of poetry. It's a dead end. There's a pot. There's a family portrait in the wine jar. Okay. I thought that was just ghosts reflected. Why is the photo in the jar? I have to find a way to get it out. I have to find a way to get it out. Alright, so it's gonna be chopsticks is away. There's seasonings and chopsticks near the pot. Yep. There's family portrait in the wine jar. Take out the photo from the jar. Yes. Wow, they all look scary. One person is missing in the family portrait. That'd be the mom, right? Obtain family portrait. I just got an autosave again. I think it does save pretty often. TV's on. TV has no signal. Photo in the frame is missing. Put the family portrait in the photo frame. Yes. Z to straighten the frame. TV21. Some words have appeared on the photo. TV21. So turn to channel 21. Now we're going to reveal the special number for this issue. 718111822. Ladies and gentlemen, the special number for the 28th issue of King Jiang Style is... Okay, I hope he writes this down. July 4th, 2001. 4. Oh. But those things in the screen are not where they should be. Why? Hey, Guion. Why did you turn off the TV? I still want to watch my TV series. Tian Xiangrong. So who's the other person? Is that the grandma? It's too noisy, annoying. Hey, Guion. I've already told you it's not easy to win the lottery. They're watching for the lottery tickets. Well, a lottery ticket doesn't cost much. Tian Xiangrong. Xiangrong. Do you know how much money we have? You just lent 10,000 yuan to your cousin last month. We're almost out of money. I'm guessing it's the grandmother. He's my relative. I had to help. You just wanted to pretend to be generous and rich. Tianjin, Rome. When you get the job, we will be having more income. Use the father, right? You've been trying to get him the job for several years and spent a lot on it. The people in your company were all flattering you back then. Now that you've been fired, they just don't care about doing favors for you. I was laid off during the arrangement of the state, not fired. So you work for the government? Besides, the supermarket is almost ready. We can make money out of it too. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm going to cook. Hey, we can't let outsiders know that our family is short of money, especially her. I'm guessing it's Tian Jianzhuan, Xiaojuan, the wife of the son. I understand if other people know about this, you'll be humiliated, because they might not think she's really part of the family, as some families over here do. Mm-hmm. Lin Lixun. Tian's residence looks flashy, but it turns out they are financially struggling, which other people didn't know. I guess he really is used to seeing ghosts, because this doesn't seem to faze him at all. There may be more secrets hidden here. The sound of a door opening is coming from outside the living room. Autosaved. And let's do a manual save. Wow, I have 29. Alright, so we're going to do it right there. And that's going to be it for this one. I think this game is about 3 hours long too, so probably with my reading of everything, it's going to be a little bit longer than that. But I'm liking it so far. Hopefully you are too, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.